I'm hand feeding my little birds. I found out the dog training pads are the best things for chicks and ducklings. They don't get sprayed legs. They actually correct their legs on their own, which is really cool. And I figured out, I was doing some research on little call ducks, and they say if they're born big, that's probably male, and if they're born small, that's probably going to be female. So I think I got two females and a male, which is awesome. Now my little birdies are really into, like, 'cause my hands are so warm, they like to sit on my hands and eat, and that's what they're doing. And they don't let no ducky is going to get off, eat out of my hand. They don't allow it. They'll chase it away. But their ducklings are doing really well. I got some little tiny mealworms here crushed up. And if the duck comes over and starts eating, man, they bite. And, I didn't think ducks would bite that much. These guys are very gentle to me, so I'm very gentle to them. They don't bite me. They just kind of peck, peck, peck. They're sweet. And I held each one of the little females and talked to them. And then the little rooster, didn't hold him. He's too busy running around. Why are you sitting on top of all the food, huh, little rooster, huh? I don't know if my husband's going to let me keep another rooster. And I don't know if my neighbors would like me having another rooster. You guys done with it? Can I go put it over here in the pile of food? There you go. Now you can go there to your pile of food if you want to eat it. So the little chicks and I are trying to get used to each other. The chicks outside are so dang frightened of me. I think because we keep opening the garage door and the truck has to start up and go out. And I don't think they like the sound. So mine's are, you can eventually bring all these animals out in the garage. They're supposed to go out in the garage before they can go out to the garden. Unless he lets me leave the electricity up, then I can let them in there a little earlier and then give them heating pads and stuff like that, and then feed them once a day because they'll have big feeders. But I got to, where did he go? Where'd everybody go? Hey, you guys, where'd you go? I'm trying to talk here and you're not here staying with us. Anyway, so I use these pads, these dog training pads, because my dogs are being very bad, and I've been getting some pads. And, it absorbs all the duck poo, because they're kind of a wet, poo. And that way the little chickens don't get, hurt. But they're starting to really get their feathers. They're getting, they're starting to get around the neck feathers. So they're getting there. The little duckies haven't got no feathers yet. They're only about 3 days old now. And they're so adorable. And I thought for sure the little brownish colored one, I thought it was not going to make it. But she did make it. And I found out the baby that's in the last egg of the buff ducks. That was a bigger duck than these call ducks. But it's a buff Orgeton duck. And I only have 1 egg out of 8 baby eggs. Because they all seem to die before they even come out. And the last one, it was peeping. And then when I went to pick it up, there was no peeping, no nothing. And I just kept watching, and it kept getting darker and darker until it got real black and it smelled funny. So I went outside and cracked it and found out it was just, it was a whole duck, but it like it had a yolk. It was all black. It's like it got depressed and died. I don't know if they do that or not. I was so kind of disappointed it was actually dead, and I was like, oh man. And then the rest of them were all like black tar. It was really gross. I said, oh yuck. And then there was only one left, and and I thought, man, it's already 30 days and it's not been hatched yet. And so I picked it up to see if there's anything in it by listening, and I could hear it tapping and peeping, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe we'll get one out of all those eggs. And I was hoping to get 2 of those. And my girl, she says, what happens if you get a male? Well, you have 2 females. We could breed them and maybe get some more. And then that way I'll have some of those. And then you can just give me all the ducklings. Or unless you think the mom's going to take care of them, then you're going to let them stay there until it's time to, take them away. But it's up to you guys what you want to do. And she said, I don't know if I want a male. I'm afraid. Where are you going, duckies? Oh, look at that. They're so sweet. Let's see if I can. I'm going to try to do what I did last time without turning the... I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to put it down here so you guys can see them all. What are they doing underneath there, everybody? Oh, and they're so cute in there. Aren't they so cute in there? I don't know if you guys can see them. Last time I laid that down, the one bird came right out and kind of pecked the phone. So we're trying not to do that, but I thought you guys like to see the little chickies and what they're doing. Hello, little chickies. And they're all underneath the heat lamp, keeping warm. They already had their breakfast, or not breakfast, dinner. So now they're going to go to bed, and they'll stay there until tomorrow morning when I wake up. And then I give them more food, and they're all happy. And then I'll change their pads one more time. So pads won't get changed. They only get changed twice a day. Where if you had that stupid, what do you call it, hay, or if you use wood chips, it'd be in the water. You have to change everything all the time. It drove me nuts. So I said, that's it. I'm going to go with something a little cheaper. So I went with this, and it seems like it's doing really good. And I really think this is the way to go for now on. And I did it to the bigger chickens, but they try to tear everything apart. They're just getting really bad. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.